Welcome to Tomorrow Today, your weekly science magazine on DW-TV. Here's a look at what's coming up today. The search for beauty. Scientists found out why some girls are prettier than others. I look at you, you look at me, I smile at you, you smile at me, and we're on our way. What is that little extra that attracts people to one another? It must be outer appearance. But shouldn't we be concerned with someone's character first? Evolutionary psychologists say no. All that counted in our natural history was to find a healthy partner best suited for reproduction. Beautiful hair, a pretty face, and a well-proportioned outer appearance signals us a rendezvous with this person is worthwhile. Joining us in the studio is Professor Andreas Hejj from the University of Munich, who is a scientist who actually knows about the mechanisms in evolution that have made us to be what we are today. Now, we've heard in the report it seems very difficult to genetically modify, to design people to become more beautiful, but still there is plastic surgery in our world. Does that actually influence the ideals of beauty?
Well, at the moment, it does not affect majorities in society. It's only the well-to-do who can afford this on a larger scale. But what they are reaping at is, in reality, signs that have signaled for 100,000 generations that people are healthy, that people are desirable as partners, because the likelihood of having healthy children with these partners is extremely high. So what actually happens is that people who are now producing these signs in a falsified way through beauty surgery have the impression that they can have more and more attractive partners coming on, so that they are reluctant to get into a long-term relationship waiting for Mr. Right, for example. And as such, it might turn out to be the opposite, because they might not have a partner after all.
Could it also happen that one day men actually cannot be fooled anymore by these fake items?
I suppose it has taken 100,000 generations to develop these preferences, and so it will take time, but let's continue this chat in 100,000 generations' time, and then we'll see.
Now, for men it's actually very important to have a partner, a good-looking partner. How is it for women? How do they choose?
Women often claim that it's the character of the man that really decides whether they want him or not. But the fact is that our experiments show that they look at the rear side of the man, at the muscle that decided for 100,000 generations whether these men could run fast enough to secure food and to run away if they were chased.
But wouldn't it be actually more important for women to look at the character? Because, I mean, they're investing a lot with the babies and they can't be pregnant too often, so they have to take care that the partner is the right one to also take care of the children.
It's only a first examination, and this has to be passed, and if this is fulfilled, then of course there will be a more thorough examination undertaken, judging the social status and the character of the man, of course, because this man has to be around for long enough for 9 months pregnancy and taking care of the children afterwards.
Now, these are all evolutionary mechanisms we're talking about, but now we're right in the middle of a cultural evolution, and we're reading Schiller and we're trying to understand Einstein. Are we still slaves of this Stone Age heritage?
Definitely not slaves. We're well able to say no to the greatest temptation, because we can say this is a professional situation and it is not sexuality that is now in the foreground. But at the same time, it is extremely difficult to say yes to a person that would not manifest those signs that called for a high likelihood of healthy children in the Stone Age.
Thanks a lot for the talk, Professor Hejj. For more information on the subject, you can visit our studio guest website at hejj.de, or you go to DW-Wold-TV and click through to Tomorrow Today. So much for today. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye-bye.